let other coaches do your job while charging more. So you might not think it's possible, but it actually is. And we've proven it with our own business, Skool Cycling. So we're now the biggest cycling club in the world, focused on longevity, and we're doing exactly that. So what most people do, in contrast to what I'm now going to explain, they're just another coach. So what they do, they have their social media, their Instagram account, and then what they do, they just go to a Calendly, and from there they then try to sell their one-on-one coaching, and they're also the only person doing the coaching. So basically the everything person, and this basically leads them down the track of getting nowhere. So we call it the coaching trap, because then you're stuck, and you can maximum go towards 5 to 10K a month, but you can't really take it any further. So if we look at us at Bulletproof Cycling, exactly what Scott has been doing before we partnered up back then. But now we have a completely different model, and I'm going to walk you through how to pull this off. So let's dive right in. Before you even can think of hiring coaches, you have to need to have your fundament in place. So what does this mean? You need an ecosystem. So you can't only have a coaching offer, you need an entire ecosystem. So what we do here at Bulletproof Cycling, we call this a club. And how we pull it off, pretty straightforward. We have a base membership. That's how we get people in with a free trial. Then they have the training plans in the community, and they pay $99 a month. And then from there, when they already got the trust, it's really easy to get them to coaching. It's more like a purchase. And then we also have the VIP tier. That's where your actual time at the creator sits. So that's like your one-on-one and also in-person events. But the entire middle tier here with the coaching, which is a really big part of the revenue, that's 100% done by other coaches and our leverage here at the model. Because what you can't do, there's a few specialists out there who just try to pull this off but make it worse. They just have these websites where they have their coaches on the website, and it says choose a coach, and there you just make it worse, because you can charge the same low rates these coaches could otherwise charge themselves, and at the same time you make it really easy for people to decide. So what you do instead, you create an offer, which basically just means you sell the transformation, and you tell people, you are buying one of my best coaches who's going to help you pull off this transformation, not with me, but I'm overlooking the entire transformation. And you gain this leverage because you own the environment. So people already trust you because in their base membership, and then upselling them into coaching is really easy. And they also will trust you that this coach is special. And that's why you can actually charge a premium for another person who might not be able to charge a premium on their own. So let me explain. How do we get people in? Pretty straightforward with hiring. You have to understand, and if you are a basic coach, you might know what I'm talking about. Most coaches just can't get clients, because coaches are really good at transforming people, but coaches are not good marketers, and they understand nothing about client acquisition, which is your opportunity. Because if you can get the clients, if you understand all the stuff, it will be really easy for you to build a really crazy machine out of this. So how do you get the coaches? Pretty straightforward. You just let them come. And what I mean by that, that's exactly how we do it at Bulletproof. They just naturally find your website. So we just have a simple form on our website where they can apply, and you will be shocked. So for us, every month, 2 to 3 coaches who are really, really great, good coaches who just can't get clients apply just from our website. So we get even more coaching applications by just giving more traffic to the ads and everything. Then the followers, you can just make a simple story post or just let people know that you're looking for a coach, and your inbox will be flooded, and also the email list. So if you have any email list built, just send one mail and you will have way more choice than you could ever imagine. Then you generate the applications, and then from there, you basically get work on demand. So what do I mean by that? Instead of having people on a fixed retainer or hiring as an employee, we don't do that. So we only pay the coaches based on the work they do, which brings us straight to the conversation. It makes it really flexible for you, and you have zero risk basically, and you only pay for what you get from the coach. Here with the model, we aim for 80% margins, because you also have to pay other stuff from that. So it's really important that you keep your margins high. So what I always try to do is keep 80% margins before sales commissions. Yeah, so what we do at Bulletproof, we sell our coaching package, we call it Elite, for $2,300 for 6 months, or half that for 3 months. That's basically how we structure things. And then what we do, instead of giving the coach his cut up front, we just drip it out. And for us, it's $70 a month right now, pretty straightforward. The client pays us $2,300, and then from there, he goes to the coach. We just make a simple intro. The onboarding call is done by the coach. And then we just drip them the $70 every month. Each coach has so and so many athletes, pretty simple model. And then if an athlete stays and renews, we just give them a bonus, because we want to incentivize the coach to do a really great job and help their athlete, because then we get another $2,300. The coach gets 180. That's the bonus we have, and then from there they again get dripped 70 every month. And then the entire model. The coach then at the end of the month just gives you an invoice, you pay that invoice, and then you're golden. That's pretty much it so far. And this simple model is how we transformed Bulletproof from Scott doing everything himself, being in the coaching trap, to a really smooth machine that now applies leverage in itself. And you can do the same if you dare to pull it off. Yeah, I hope that was valuable, and I wish you a lot of fun executing this, and it will make all the difference for you. Because if you do that, you go from just another coach to being business owner, and this will make all the difference for you in the long run because it compounds in itself. And then you can also price anchor, because you already sell this for 2,300, the VIP way higher, which is your own time, and you can easily charge like 5K for 3 months, and that's where you charge even more. But you can only pull this off if you have the right model, because you have to own the environment and you have to be a brand. If you don't do that and just another coach, it won't work. Yeah.